I don't. Oh, we're live. There we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Happy
Hello,
Halloween.
Okay.
hello, us.
Hello to us.
Is anybody else there? Are we just talking to ourselves?
Oh, yes. Well, I see three. That might just be the three of us. But if not, hello, hello. Welcome to our Pen Friends Live podcast. Here we,
Episode 2.
yes, episode two. This is episode two. We had a pilot last week just to check how things are going. So, very excited to start this and welcome to our show. Hello, Amy. Hello,
Hi,
Suzette.
Amy,
Hi.
and hello, Suzette. That's
Hey,
Suzette Pretty Pages. Just so
Oh,
yes.
okay. I'm taking this off now.
right. Can the ears go? I don't know.
If you want to, I mean, like it's Halloween.
I just can't see with the lines right in between my
Right, yeah,
nose.
no, I probably wouldn't either. So, all right, let's introduce ourselves, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know already. So, my name is Lau.
Hi,
And
Lau.
hi.
Hello. I'm Carmen.
Hello, Carmen.
Hi, Carmen, and
Hello.
I'm Jeffrey.
Hey,
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeffrey.
I think I
Hello,
want to start.
Carlos. Yes, happy Halloween.
Oh, look who's on.
Oh my gosh, it's Carlos.
Carlos Torres.
Oh, my gosh. Happy Halloween, babe.
I wonder if your sons will be here too.
Flirting with the
I
visitors.
know. Last week, for anybody who wasn't on, our youngest, surprised me and told me he was on after we had already finished the show. So I
Oh,
thought that was so sweet. Him and his girlfriend Judith were on.
Oh, that's so
that's
sweet.
nice of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Fountain Pen Day because it's just right around the corner. Actually, a lot of like fountain pen stuff will probably go a little bit earlier than midnight tonight. So, if you have your codes ready, I wrote a list of like fountain pen codes that I will probably be using, and we'll probably update our Pen Friend Live description after this is over with those codes for you guys. So
That's good.
super excited. And so we'll just talk about what we have on our wish list and what kinds of pens we want to get so that we don't like get every single pen. It's going to be really crazy. I mean, Fountain Pen Day is like it's a huge rush for the retailers and folks who do make pens, and it's also a rush for all of us who are going to be rushed in with tons of like pens, and we're just not able to choose. So
Yeah.
yeah. So why don't we start off with Jeffrey? Why don't you let us know what's on your
What
wish
my
list?
plans are.
Yes.
So I don't have pens planned for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I had just gotten a couple. I know Tim bought me a beautiful sailor for my birthday this coming month. So I don't necessarily have any pens. The exception being a fantastic deal, Dremel, on a Lamy 2000 in stainless steel, because I can't get enough of that pen.
All of a sudden, you love Lamis.
Just that one. Just like, I mean, nothing against Lamy. Lamy, don't come for me in the comments, but yeah, the Lamy 2000 in stainless steel, I think, would be phenomenal. My big thing will be kind of stocking up on stickers, washi tape, traveler's notebook inserts, paper notebooks, that sort of thing. But then I'm also buying now for Christmas gifts for pen friends, and my son, who is also a fountain pen user, so for him as well. And then I do the Secret Santa gift exchange on the fountain pen subreddit, which, if you're on that subreddit, by the way, sign up is tomorrow.
Okay.
to be a part of that. They have 2 tiers. It's the fun tier that's $40 to $60, and then they've renamed it the something tier. It was the elite tier last year. So I don't remember the name, but that's I think $60 to $200. And that was so much fun to do last year. So I'm going to buy things that I could use there, and then of course I have an ink hoarding problem.
Just slightly.
And just a slight one.
Just a slight issue.
Yeah. So I think that's my big thing. My thing is I'm going to really try not to buy a pen just because the pen is on sale. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't on my radar. Because I kind of already did that the other day on with a
Leonardo.
Yeah. I got strong-armed by somebody.
Yeah, that's the one that you dangled a sale on me, and that's all I need to know is a sale, and I jumped.
Yeah, I sent Carmen a link to. It was like Endless Pens has the Hatch.
Yes, explain this pen that you made me buy.
So Hatch is where Endless Pen gives creators an opportunity to collaborate on inks or pens that maybe wouldn't have a chance to do that. And so they had 2 Leonardo Memento Zeros that were available for pre-order. One of them was called Poison Dart Frog, which is like green and purple, and then one that was Jack-o'-lantern that just happened to be warm oranges and browns, and it was gorgeous. And I sent something to Carmen, and then Carmen said, "You have to get it." And I was like, no, I'm good. And then I got it.
You ended up getting it, even though you tried to get it.
Hey, yeah. I figured he made me get it, then he had to get it too.
Yes. So Amy's question is, if we are newish to the hobby, what brand do we need to consider splurging on for Fountain Pen Day? My input there's usually some restrictions. If sites have sales across their whole site, that some brands are probably less on sale. But I think, I have my eye on a Nettuno at Atlas. So we'll see if there's something on sale there. I think inks or pens that you've kind of been borderline, or maybe it was just outside of what you were comfortable from budget-wise, are ones to look at. I don't always follow this advice, but I advise people to buy the things that you have been wanting or know that you love that are on sale, as opposed to maybe buying just because it's on sale.
Right.
Except ink, No, bad advice. Don't buy all ink.
So I think if you're talking about splurging and a brand that you're new to or that you haven't, and everyone's preferences are going to be different. So if you're very new, I would suggest, when I started, I went with Twisby's and Kaweco. And then what is it? Pilots are also very good to start with. So those 3 I would recommend. They are very smooth writers. And I think that a lot of people starting the hobby want a very smooth experience. And then you start to realize whether you like more smooth or more feedback later on.
Right.
So
it's funny because
that.
The one I was going to say was Pilot.
Yes. So look at Pilot pens. Twisby's and Kawecos, those, I don't think you can go wrong with those. With every pen brand, you're going to get some issues that might happen with the pens, but that's kind of the same thing for every brand. So, yeah, but it's very minuscule chances that that'll happen. So,
just a highlight, Suzette, I hope you bought the Poison Dart Frog with Leonardo. I was certainly doing my best to penable as many people as possible the other day. So
Yes, I try not to penable people, but it's just kind of the natural thing that happens with
know.
us, right?
yeah,
I
indeed.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my plans. Just kind of stockpile on the things I know I'll use. I was holding out to buy a bottle of Sailor Mane ink, which is a really fantastic taupey gray ink. And I was like, oh, I'll wait. And then I was like, let me just look. And there was one bottle, Goldspot had one bottle left. And I was like, oh, still not waiting. So yeah.
Oh,
That
we have another question.
me.
Ooh.
It's just enablement.
Yeah,
So,
it's always out of control when you have friends who love pens or similar pens, and then you just kind of get enticed by each other. Like I told myself I didn't need the new platinum pen that came out on Instagram, and everybody kept sharing it. But then I kind of figured that this was one that I would have loved to add to my collection, and I ended up doing that. So that is my one pen, one of two pens that I allow myself for fountain pen day. So I've already bought one for myself.
Ooh.
The train, yeah, the penablement train is crazy.
yes. Yeah. And Amy lives near me. So Amy gets enabled on a regular basis.
Oh, and congratulations, Suzette, on your giveaway.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. That is awesome.
Right?
Oh, hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody, to our Pen Friend Live who just came in.
Yes. Carmen,
Yes.
I'll hand it off to you. What are your plans for Fountain Pen Day?
I woke up this morning so excited to get the King of Nights. And I got it.
Oh, you did get it.
I got it.
Gosh.
I
Where
got
did you
it.
get it from?
It was so funny because I had all the windows open last night. I left everything open. So the first thing I did this morning before my espresso, I went on the phone and I wanted to see who had it first. And I went with, oh my God, Atlas. Because it ended up being, well, you can't use a code because it's Esterbrook.
Yes, Esterbrook.
And then Esterbrook, their own website had it, but it was more. And I didn't care. I don't care about if it brings stationery or not. I just want the pen.
Right.
Sure.
And there was a code in Esterbrook to get it, but I went with Atlas. So I'm so excited. So I don't know when I'll get it, but
Is it oversized?
oh, no, I don't think so. It's just the Etsy. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But that was my number one. I feel like last year I had more. You know what I started doing? What Lau had a video a long time ago about having a wish list. And I love it because you see a pen and right away you want to buy it. And then if you put it aside and you think about it for a little bit, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I don't want it that much. So, but I do have for tomorrow, I want to see the Radius, the blue one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That one. I have that one on my list. And the Delta Dune. I don't know why. The Duna, the one that's exclusive for Atlas.
Okay.
That's another one that I have my eye out. But mostly this year I don't have. The only one I really wanted was the King of Knights.
Oh,
It is pretty.
That's a great looking pen. I mean, personally for me, like I don't think it's like it doesn't speak to me in a personal level, but I love how it looks. So
yeah, I love red. Yeah, I love red. I love red. I love blue. And when I saw it, it's nothing that I have in my pen collection. So I was like, I'm gonna have to get it. And I like Esterbrook's.
Yes.
I feel like that King of the Night is more scone-like than the Pro Gear Slim scone that Lau and I got. It's a really pretty.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like similar colorways. I've seen
Yeah.
some that are lighter and some that had darker resin in them, but
Mhm.
it is beautiful, and I love the little pen wrap that it.
I love the wrap. I'm dying to see it in person. You know how they take the best picture of the best pen,
The
and then
hero
when you
pen.
get it might be a little different.
Yeah.
So but I thought it. I didn't realize it was pre-order. So I don't know, when is this pen coming out? When am I getting it?
You mean the Esterbrook?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I haven't heard.
I for sure sometime in November it looks like coming out
I
pretty
hate
soon.
that.
Yeah.
I like to get it right away.
Right?
I'm impatient.
It's a Halloween pen. Why are we
Same.
getting it in November?
I know. I'm like, hello, just send it. But no, I think that's the only two pens. Oh, the Navalor. I've always wanted one, and I don't have one, so I figured, okay, I could keep an eye on that one. But I don't have any more. Like last year, I feel like I had more, but last year I had less pens. So
Yeah. Amy's comment, it's beautiful and holds a ton of ink. Just put an architect nib on it, chef's kiss. This
Oh.
is about the Delta Duna.
See, another architect nib. I'm gonna have to buy myself an architect nib.
It's the one I mentioned that
Yeah.
Fountain Pen Revolution. I think they're I want to say it's sub $15 for a Yovo number 6 compatible fountain
Oh.
pen nib, and it writes very smoothly. It has a great line, like just makes handwriting look fantastic, and it's super affordable. I think they have them in, I know for sure, all like a silver tone and then a two-tone, like a gold and silver.
Oh, nice. All right. So maybe I'll add that to my list.
Oh.
Okay. So, oh man,
Really?
it has been on Stile for about a week now. So I suppose then they are shipping it out prior to Halloween. Good for you, Jamie.
That is awesome.
Yes.
See, this
Let
is
us
where
know if it looks as nice in person as it does in pictures.
I bet it will.
Oh.
Shipping first week in November. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
It'll be here. I mean, technically, Friday is the first day of November,
Right.
so
all right, that's not bad.
Be too far behind. Oh. Yeah, I'm not good. I have canceled pre-orders that were taking too
long.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
I know, which probably a sign I didn't need it. And we have another visitor. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Claire's been off traveling Europe.
Yes. Are you back in the States, Claire, or are you still in Italy? Yeah, she was in Italy. I am so jealous.
Yes, and she got to go visit all different factories and places where pens were made. I mean, to me, that sounds amazing to me. It's like combining this hobby, this thing that you love, plus, I mean, Europe. So
trips, traveling, yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming and joining us.
Yes, thank you indeed.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, the Esterbrook, I have it on my cart. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger, but we'll see.
For the King of the Night.
I mean, it's the one pen that I know that I do love those colors, because I have a lot of red themed pens, or like, you know, in my here. So I have the Dragon Knight, or the Dragon Card, and the Kisan from Sailor. So, you know, like, it would fit these two really well, because I do like red and cream colors. They mix really well.
Which, by the way, I got mine, so now the three of us have it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's an amazing looking tea colored pen, or tea theme pen.
Yes, it's so pretty.
The red on that cap, just
money. Gorgeous.
only one that's not psyched about Fountain Pen Day this year.
Oh yeah. Why is that, Jamie? Well, I don't think you're the only one. There's
No.
definitely a ton more people.
I will say it's been a saturated year of limited edition releases,
Yeah,
color releases, and I I haven't been in fountain pens as a hobby for too long, but if you talk to people from a couple years ago, that it's just getting so much momentum and so much new ink and so many new pens, that it's hard. There were a couple different creators who posted videos this year talking about some kind of burnout and just needing to slow down and take a step back. So, Fountain Pen Day is certainly the culmination of more of all of that. So, I can understand how that some people may be just not into it this year.
Yeah. And I think that kind of leads well into something I wanted to have a little discussion about. Like, there is a huge part of the community that is going to take advantage of these sales, and then another part of the community that doesn't want to be part of the sales. And so for those that don't want to buy, there's definitely so much we can do on Fountain Pen Day other than just buying, right?
Yeah.
It's a day for us to celebrate our pens, celebrate the art of in the spirit of writing, journaling. And so another thing I know for myself is, like, I have a ton of pens that are inked up from the past that I'm not using anymore. And so, like, it would be a good day to also just spend time with your pens, clean them really well, and put them back on a lovely shelf.
Cleaning pens?
Cleaning?
Yes.
Can I do that the day after Fountain Pen Day?
Jeffrey, you did that not too long ago.
It doesn't take the whole day to clean, Jeffrey.
I am like the worst. No one ever lends me a pen. I don't care how nicely I ask. I had to clean. I said 27, but that was a full Galen Leather 40 pen book full of pens that needed to be cleaned.
Oh my gosh.
And there's more.
Don't clean all of them. Yeah.
But you know what? No, I got the ink organized. I showed that on my other channel. My ink is now in a big piece of furniture with drawers. And so now having the pens clean.
Now you can start.
Yeah, so I've noticed just having that. Also, so glad that I did that. So a little tip there is maybe before shopping tomorrow, just go through what you already have. Before you kind of put that bottle of Ferris Wheel Press Auroralis in your cart, do you have another really similar ink? Or, I don't know. If you're as bad as I am, do you already own that ink?
You probably own it.
Or multiple inks similar to it.
Yes. Although inks, I'd like to have multiple bottles of ink. Do either of you have inks that you'd be willing to have multiple bottles of because the color just
because you like it? Ooh.
Or is this my own particular brand of hoarding?
I think as soon as I get a sample that I like, then I run and get a bottle. But I don't know.
Double bottles, right?
Double bottles.
I think for the most part, there's so many bottles that are like 50 milliliters. I don't think I need double of those. But if they are like, say, Dominant Industries 25, I might get double if I know that the ink will be limited and sell out some point.
Sure.
But at the moment, I don't have any. That's double.
Yeah.
But Carmen, you make a good point, because that's another thing that people could leverage on these sales is if you have a sample that you love, maybe make a list of those and be on the lookout for that particular ink.
That one. Actually, the one I sent you that you liked, that you talked about, the honey. Was it the honey or the honey? Honey, that's the sample, and I loved it too. So that actually is one of the inks I might get.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. You sent me another ink sample at one point. Charred hickory.
Yes, that's the other one.
Oh
Yes.
my! See, I need to write that down
Add it
because
to your list.
yes,
Is that the shimmering one?
Yes, that's
Okay.
the one that has the little
Yeah,
shimmer in it.
hickory is the non-shimmer because I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the other one has the shimmer.
both of those were absolutely fantastic.
Actually, I don't have the shimmer on my list to look at. That's another. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, see, there's people in here, and welcome, Lisa.
Hi,
Hi,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple inks that I have 2 bottles of. Song in Scarlet, Bookkeeper's Brass, Sailor Mane, Wearing Will Path. And then I have a bottle of ink to send to Mr. Lau.
The
Oh.
bottle.
Maybe.
Wait, I'm looking for that color, Claire. Hold on, I have it right here.
Is
The
it
honey.
Teranishi ink?
No, it's KWZ.
Oh,
Honey.
KWZ. Something honey. Okay.
Uh,
It's a beautiful ink, but Teranishi does have is it nostalgic honey? Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
That
that
one's
one.
pretty good too, I think.
Yeah. That's a really, really pretty ink.
Oh, here it is. Here's the sample. Hold on. Can you see it? Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, that's a
Yep.
lovely brownie
There
yellow.
it goes.
Yeah.
By the way, did you notice that number? Hold on, wait a minute, right
That
there.
number,
You
Carmen,
see it? Huh?
what is that number?
Well, because I went on an organizational thing that I put the label. You know how you have all your ink samples and then you can't find them, even though you put the little piece
Sticker.
on top so you have the color of it,
Yeah.
but then you're picking up all the greens. So now I put labels on my samples and then on my bottle. So all I have to do is get the number.
Oh, flip through your book and be like, I need this color.
Yeah, and then I
Here's
look at the number and I pick it up. There it is.
That's good. I need to do that.
I
Yeah.
didn't come up with it. I wish I had. I'm like, why didn't I come up with it? This girl, Claudia, on YouTube was
Okay.
the one that I found. I'm like, I'm doing that. So that's what I did last week.
I think that numbering system is headed in this direction.
It is. I'm sending you. Yes. See, Lisa likes it too.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, I think that'll make it so much easier because, yeah, every time I'm just like flipping up
Yeah,
every single topper.
I know. And then all the colors look the same on the little swatch on top of
Mhm.
it. So you're picking up 20 before you get to the one you want.
Oh, gotta get these tiny little circles stickers.
Yes. I'll send you some.
Thank
I made 1 through 100 and then Jeffrey said he had more than 100. So I had to go back and create
you.
up to 200. That's where I draw the line.
Right. Oh my
Right.
god. 200, Jeffrey? Hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a problem for me as an artist. Like, I should be fine with having blue, yellow, green,
And then mix it.
blue, red, yellow,
Mhm.
and black, and then just mix my own colors. But I am a sucker for color. And I just, if the color speaks to me, I'm getting the ink.
Yeah.
Like, I skip the sample and go right for the bottle. But in my defense, which is a very weak defense, is I don't go to Starbucks. I don't, I don't do anything except sit in this house, work with pens, and talk to my friends. So,
So then you're entitled. There you go.
well,
That's a
that's
good
my
reason.
justification. I don't know if it's
Mhm.
good, but
Have you ever bought a bottle though that you regret
yes.
buying
Yes,
it after you did
For
it?
sure.
Yeah, but did you really dislike all of those, Jeffrey? Or did you just find yourself that you didn't like it anymore?
I mean, well, I have never intentionally bought a bottle that I disliked, but I have bought a bottle based on maybe
Uh-huh.
how it was swatched or how
And
it
then-
looked, and then I got it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
It's
then you
either-
realize,
I don't love it in person, or I don't love it for the pen that I thought I would
Right.
love it for.
Mhm.
And then some I just get, I mean, I won't say the brand, but the color ink is called Writing Desk.
Yes.
There's like a fluorescent yellow green undertone to this brown that just really, I can't. And I
Well,
will
see, that's the one I would buy another bottle of, actually.
Writing Desk.
Yeah.
I
And you know what? That's fine because like one person will love it, another person hates it,
Yeah.
and that's what it should be.
I love that color. It's really
Your
pretty.
November ink box is just save
But
me a
wait, I see one of my friends on there.
Is it?
what?
I see one of my friends has a comment.
Oh,
Is this
Kathy. Hello,
Hi,
Hi, Kathy.
and welcome to our live to anyone who came in new. So Kathy's question is, what is your favorite ink brand if you could only own one brand? So you want to answer that first, Carmen?
Oh, wow.
And all of you in the comments can also.
I don't have a favorite brand that I run to. I think I run for the color.
Mm,
I have a mix.
okay. So what color would you only own?
I think browns. If
Brown.
I had to choose a color, and that's what I hate. I feel like most of my samples and my inks are browns.
That's okay. Browns
Yeah.
are really pretty too.
How about you, Lau? What's your favorite brand?
Me, my favorite brand. Oh my gosh, it's so tough because I love two brands very much. For me, anything Sailor makes, because Sailor makes Kobe inks. They make inks like Bungu Box inks. All of those inks are made by Sailor, and so any with that chemical smell, I just know that ink is going to be good.
Yeah.
And then Mont Blanc inks, all the Mont Blanc inks that I have never been bad for me. And they also have a smell too. I just realized. So those two ink brands seem to have some chemical smell that they add to make the inks really well functioning in your pens. So yeah, I would go with those two. I know that's a cheat, but
Yeah.
I'd go with those two.
Yeah. I think it was Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, the Birmingham Pen Company ink. Those are good inks too. I just wish they had samples.
Yes.
Or smaller bottles. Some colors the bottles are huge, but I do like them. I have a few of those.
Yes.
How about you, Jeffrey? What brand?
So I'm gonna say probably Birmingham Penco or Waringle.
Waringle. Okay.
Waringle is, I don't have as many of them. And if you had asked me a year ago, I was standing hard for Ferris Wheel Press.
Yeah.
And I still do. I love the variety of colors, that they offer. And I love a story with it. But I think probably the most of my recent ink purchases have been Waringle. Just got a bottle yesterday of For Whom the Bell Tolls. Yeah, Waringle or Birmingham Penco for sure. Those two. But now, Carmen, you said most of your inks were brown. A couple months ago, I bought the Lilac Esty.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. And I'm like, but I'm not even a purple fan. Like, that's not a color that
you have
said that I loved. And so I bought a bunch of purple inks. And I was like, I'm going to learn to love this color. Because for me, it was like, how can you not like color?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, great.
Do you use certain colors depending on the season?
I use different tones or shades depending on the season.
See, I can't put a lilac. There's a really pretty lilac purplish color I like.
Yeah.
But I can't bring myself to use it now. Like, I want to leave it for like the spring. Don't know why.
See, and the other day I was doing a planner. I decorate my weekly traveler's notebook layout, and I had used Aussie gold, I think, a couple of different golds, and then I used a Pilot Iroshizuku Shikibu something. It's a long name.
Murasaki.
Murasaki Shikibu. And Neko Yanagi. Because, the sky in the fall gets that, at least in Arizona, gets that lilac haze.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, I was playing with adding colors instead of sticking to my,
Into it.
me, a brown, green, orange.
Hmm.
I'm in my happy place. So,
Yeah, and I think that's totally okay to have some favorites, but still love the whole, rainbow of colors.
Hmm.
But I agree with you, Carmen. There are certain colors that or like I guess shades of colors too that I probably would not want to use during the summer
Right.
that I would want in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
well,
I need a matching pen. Actually, that's there is a purplish pen on my wish list for pen day for tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's the lilac one, the Navalar one.
Oh, the Navalar one.
there's a beautiful Visconti, like a lilac colored Visconti.
Yeah.
Too expensive.
And I do have a lilac one, but I haven't inked it up
Oh
yet.
wow, that is so. Is that by Papa J?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't inked it for the same reason. I can't put, I'm like, it's purple. Should be orange colors.
Now
So
I
might
will
put a
say,
brown in it because it kind of goes with it.
It does.
January, I have a tendency. So yeah, I will go full hardcore with the slate blues, light blues,
Hmm.
anything with a heavy silver shimmer. Diamine's Glacier from last year's Inkvent.
Uh-huh.
So yes, but if I'm doing a theme, sure, all the blues. But
Yep.
Yeah, Papa J makes beautiful, beautiful pens.
yes,
Yeah. I love it.
is that the one with the dried flowers in it?
Yeah.
Carmen?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
I
right, flowers
actually
in the red.
contacted him. It's the dry flowers. You see it there? I don't know if you could see it. Wait, where's my camera? There it goes.
Oh yeah.
Kind of see it. I actually contacted him because I still have my bouquet from my wedding from many moons ago, and they're all dried. And it has ribbons. So he's trying to see how he can work the ribbon into the pen and still make it look as gorgeous as this. So I'm excited. I'm hoping he can do it for me.
So Suzette asks, who is Papa J? So Papa J is a hand-turn pen maker, and he and his wife makes pens together. So she creates designs, he pours them and makes them. So they're a team. And the pen that Carmen just showed, that it is the pen that he made. So he makes tons of different kinds of pens, but the similar theme is dried flowers and feathers, and that just goes into your resin. It's just so gorgeous. And you can find him on Instagram.
He has a whole bunch that he just posted on that he's going to get ready for now for the winter, and they're really pretty, So, and the nibs that he puts on them, I believe, don't quote me, but I'm like 90% sure that Kirk Spear, he gets them from him and he tunes them.
Yes, he did say that. Yep.
Oh.
So the nib is really, really nice too. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
So I like it.
That's awesome that he works with Kirk, so that every single nib, he knows for sure that it's going to come to you really well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That attention to detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on his wait list for a dip pen holder, so I'm super excited when it's my turn.
Oh wow! From
Yeah.
Papa John.
Yes.
Papa
No,
John's.
J. Papa John. Yes, Papa John. No, I met with him
God.
at the Chicago Pen Show, so we discussed it there, and I was like, I'm in no hurry. Work with the people that you have on your list because I'm sure he has a ton of people.
Yeah.
So,
His wait list is closed. So
Right.
I'm
Mhm.
waiting to get on the list. He has my name and for the new list coming up.
That's good.
Carmen,
Yes.
Papa. I want pizza so bad.
It's lunchtime here. I'm hungry. That's all I'm thinking about.
I would say
Yes.
it's second breakfast time here, but there was nothing to eat, so I'm going to order. I'll order brunch. Is there a pen that has gotten the most attention from you this week that that you've been using or writing with, or
I'm right, me, because I use the same pen for the whole month. But then when it gets to the end of the month, I get antsy and I just want to use a different one. So actually the one I have two. This is the one that I had that I took to the DC show. And it's a fine flex nib, and I did not like it. I wasn't happy with it. And I took it to Kurt, and he did a wavery grind on it. So this is the one I'm picking up as of 2 days ago. But then I got an order from Zodiac. Look at this pen.
Oh,
Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow.
I forget what it's called. Wait a minute. What's it called? Emerald Caverns. The colors on this
beautiful.
is crazy. So I've been using this one a lot this week. Those are my two that I run to.
Wow.
And what about you, Lau? What's on your pen rest this week?
Pen rest. What do I use this week? Well, before I answer that question, I wanted to remind those of you who are looking at the Stilo Stile Radius Setimo pen, that gorgeous blue, like sky looking. I think that one is opening up for orders in 3 minutes. So it's 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Really?
12 p.m. my time.
Hi, Lisa.
It should be 5 p.m. Italy time. So that would be, so very soon. So for those of you who are on chat, you can open up the Stilo and Stile. Carmen might want to do that too, because I think you want to do that.
I know I want that one. But to answer Lisa, no, I technically don't have just one pen for the month. I have like 5 or 6.
You're right. Yep. Yeah.
But I have like one for my journal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one's for.
Oh, Lisa. That's good, Jamie. So I have like my tray of 10 pens that I can just easily open up. And then I also have my 5 pen case here. These typically are the ones I use more often. So I kind of do that where the pens I don't use as much are a little bit more hidden. So my go-to pens, obviously, it's just going to be.
Is that an Aurora?
Yes.
Voltaire?
Yeah. And I use that to write with the brown ink on these codes for you guys.
Oh,
nice.
I'll put this up here.
Wow, you put your Atlas code up there.
Yeah. Excuse my
cheater.
No.
Pumpkin eater. Now I put mine in the comment.
Yes.
See, that's why I don't have one. Talking about the sale, all the the stuff that's going on for tomorrow. Is Amarillo gonna have anything for pen?
I think
November
he should.
1st?
Yeah, Eric from Amarillo Stationery. He most likely will have like a 10 to 15% sale throughout his whole store. So also check him out as well.
Yeah, I want to get that case that you have is really nice.
Yes.
Oh, another question.
Yep. Kathy's asking, as a fountain pen newbie, if I were to purchase a Pilot to add to my very small collection, which do you recommend? Now, if I might, my recommendation isn't necessarily the one I love the most, but I know that across the hobby, people absolutely love the Pilot Vanishing Point,
Hmm.
the Decimo, which is a thinner version of the Vanishing Point. And some of you know I'm a left-handed overwriter, and so that clip.
So is Kathy. Kathy's a left-handed too.
Oh, okay. Well, then I retract my recommendation.
Never mind.
Yeah, so I'll leave this one to you. I mean, but they are nice. It writes beautifully.
Hmm.
It's smooth. The engineering, you know, I haven't had an issue with a dry nib on that pen. So
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just how I use my vanishing points, but they do sometimes dry it a little bit. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad pen. But I think all Pilot nibs are smooth writers, anyways.
Yeah.
So you can never go wrong with if you want a vanishing point, if you want a custom 72. I think that if you are for like fountain pen beginners, let's see, the E95S you can get for under 100.
Hmm.
I think that would be a very good one to,
Actually,
starters.
that's one of the pens I wanted to add to my list for tomorrow, and I forgot all about it.
There you go. The one thing about the E95S is that it does use their Con 40, which is not the best converter to work with. But I've definitely found ways to work around it, and so like that shouldn't be an issue if you don't mind that. Another good Pilot pen. I mean, yeah, just the cheaper 72, the Pilot Customs. That you don't need a custom A23 because it's still the same nib.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's the 742 that's the non-piston fill version.
742, 743, they're both cartridge converters.
Cartridge.
Yep. And I think the 2 just means it's the smaller nib.
Yeah.
And 3 is the bigger nib.
The bigger one. I like those.
Yeah.
Well, I have 3 pens that I've been using this week. One of them that I bought, I thought it was beautiful, and I hadn't really used it, is the Wancher True Ebonite with a Kodachi nib ground by Mr. Nagahara. It is like it's an extra fine. It writes like a combination between a Zoom nib and an Architect nib. So, you know, the line thickness on the crosstroke, the lower down you hold the pen, the wider that line is. So it's really a lot of versatility for one nib. And then the other 2, I'm on an Ebonite kick, was the Esther Astronaut that I got at the DC Pen Show. And this is inked with Sailor Mane, and it may always be inked with Sailor Mane. It's a great combination. Like the flow is great, the match is good. And then the last one, and this is my favorite fall pen, is also a Zodiac pen. It's a Sagittarius model from Bart, and this blank was or is Corn Maze.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, and I know he's mentioned before maybe bringing that material back, so I hope he does. Just because it really is a stunner.
Yeah, those are so pretty. I love what they make with those resins. Very unique stuff.
Yeah.
I have something that I have asked Bart to make me, and he made it, and it matches my pen.
Wait, which pen are you talking about?
This is
the Leonardo pen?
No, this is the blank that I had Tim from Turn Pen Co.
Uh-huh.
I told him what I wanted. I said I wanted something black, gold, and like a cream. So he made me a blank and I fell in love with it. And I got to name it Espresso. It has to have a coffee name. So he made me the blank and then I sent it to Bart and he did my first, the pen. And then Bart had extra, or he bought more of the blanks and he made me the dip pen.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's so cool.
So
Is-
now I have the dip pen and the pen to match.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wanted something like that. Because I love like brown sugar boba tea. That's
Uh-huh.
that's exactly
Oh.
the colors.
I love it.
Beautiful.
It's so cool.
Oh, my credit card is going to be hurting tomorrow. Someone please don't let me buy ink. Maybe my Wi-Fi will go out.
Your credit card will be fine if it's just a few inks. But now if it's a few pens, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do remember. I misspoke. There is a pen on my radar for tomorrow, and
Okay.
it is a Pelican M800 in the blue and cream.
Blue and cream, yes.
I know.
I
I
I'm
don't.
with Lau.
I don't know that I will. It just, I love that blue. That first 3776 I bought was in the Chartreuse blue, and when light comes through that cobalt blue color, I don't know, it's magic
It's
for me.
magic.
It is pretty pretty.
But I do generally find my Pelican nibs to be a broader stroke than I like to use on a regular basis. So,
I mean, do you only use extra fine?
like on a general basis,
I mean, your Pelicans, because Pelican extra fine, I think, is pretty daily friendly.
Yeah.
But anything above that is not as daily friendly.
I see the thing. I don't think I have an extra fine. I have the Glauco Kimbon art pen. This is a medium, and then I have the M800. I know. I should be glad I didn't buy it with a broad nib. I was on a.
Yeah.
And then my M800, the Stressman Anthracite, is a fine nib. But when I like a fine nib, I need it to be like 2 human hairs on the paper fine. It's just sometimes I'm in that mode, where I want a crisp fine line, and some days.
Yeah. Definitely get yourself an extra fine Pelican. Those write like a Sailor medium fine. So I know you love it.
Sorry, Lau. Sorry, Carmen. No Christmas presents for you. I'll be spending that budget tomorrow.
That's fine.
That's all
Spend it
on
yourself. Let's see. Yes.
Does anyone have specific? Let's see. Are there any? Lot of love in the comments for Zodiac pens. He's dropped some pretty interesting blanks lately. There was the like blue chip resin, that looked similar resin to like your standard Esterbrook Estes. I thought that one was fantastic. And didn't he just release his Leo?
No. I am patiently waiting for my Leo. No, he did actually the Cancer. No, he did the Cancer.
Okay.
Which I absolutely love. I have 3 favorite shapes that he makes, and the Cancer is one of them. It reminds me of Scribos.
I don't own a Scribo, but they have
I don't
one.
either.
What's the Italian word for orange? Arancina? No, that's the rice. I have an orange Scribo, but I don't know because I hold my pens like a octopus.
Yeah, you go this way.
Further.
Yeah.
I don't know, like when a pen has too much shape in the body, sometimes that,
Gets in your way.
yeah. And I was concerned that the Visconti Opera is square with kind of rounded corners, but has turned out to be phenomenally comfortable. So,
Oh, wow.
but that's the Cancer, which I know a lot of people were waiting for and excited about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just saw that case. I have that case too, Carmen.
This one?
Yes, by I think it's KR Plans Kayla.
Yeah,
It's so cute. I love it.
it is. But I kind of don't like it
Mhm.
only because when you close it, I have to be careful that, well, because I have nails, I guess, that it doesn't get messed up.
Yeah,
That the little
because
string doesn't come out.
it's stitching and embroidery. So
Yeah, but
Oh.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all embroidered. And then
Oh,
inside is like the soft material. And then
Oh, I love
you
that.
have 3 pockets. And then
Oh.
you could put 2 more pens, or you can put like a pad like this. It's just like this, the 3, and then you could put a little pad in there, or you could just add your pen. So whatever I have for the month, I put it in. Well, I change it up. This month I have this.
Yeah.
that's
But
Well,
Mhm. So
Suzette says Scribbles are amazing, and the color is arancino. That was close.
you were close.
And she said she would love to get a Stanford Pen Studio pen.
Oh,
I haven't seen
neither.
them,
No.
but I mean I have a handful of zodiacs. I have a Gemini. Okay, and then I have a 3 Sagittarius that Bart made so that I could post.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
But-
remember those. Yeah.
Love those. And then I have a 4 pens from Relic Pens. I love those too. Like the finish on them is amazing. Just love what he makes the blanks too, I believe. So
Yeah.
love what he does there. His Virgo quite a lot. Yeah.
Lau, do you have any pens from like makers, or they're
the only maker pen I have is from Pens by Casey, from Australia.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Yes.
He's so lovely to work with. So I think he had a sale last Black Friday, and I got a pen from him. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Which is probably a good thing that we've covered is, look and see what pen makers, any smaller businesses, and see if they're having sales either on Instagram or on Etsy.
they're great to support. Yes.
Yeah, definitely, because that's a one person or small team passion project that they've done
Right.
to finish. So
Now I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you rather buy on Pen Day or Black Friday? Or both?
I think I did buy it on both last year, but I think that Black Friday tends to have more sales and more drops,
Mm-hmm.
because Fountain Pen Day isn't really entirely universal,
Right.
as much as Black Friday is. So
Yeah.
if I don't find anything on Fountain Pen Day, I'm okay with, because Black Friday is going to be pretty big too.
That's what I did last year. Last year I went on Black Friday, and that's when I
Yeah.
got most of the deals.
Mhm.
I think probably me too. Because then any gift cards I get too from my birthday, then I can leverage that on Black Friday, and that goes a little further. But I'm also saving any commission I have with Atlas. I'm saving for Black Friday. So
Yes, that's good.
What are your affiliates? It's only from oh my God.
Atlas.
Atlas, right? Do you guys have any other ones or just that one?
I just have that one.
Atlas. Oh, is that a question for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, it's oh my God, Carmen CT Plants. How can I forget my own Instagram account?
I just wrote down in case that is it.
Carmen CT / plants. Yes, there's a slash in between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. An underscore.
Underscore. Sorry. Thank you.
There we go.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
That's me.
All right, folks, we have reached that time of day.
It went fast.
It did.
Did go fast today.
Yeah.
Thank you to
Thank you.
every person who
I'm gonna go trick or treat now.
Who joined today. That it makes me so happy to have the chance to chat with everyone. So
It does. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody.
Yes, it was so much fun. Thank you. Have a great Halloween, and definitely remember to use your codes and save.
Yes. Oh, wait, one more thing. If
Yes.
if you happen to watch the show like tonight and you have a question, don't forget we can answer it next week.
yes. Oh, see,
Favorite questions
I
for next week.
remembered.
you remember. I have the brain of a pasta sieve.
I
But,
remembered.
yes.
Write it down.
Leave it in the comments, and then next week we'll answer it. Just good job.
Yes. Thank you.
Yay.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.